An audio recording just released reveals exactly what an Outagamie County supervisor said during a recent meeting concerning trans people, which has led to a backlash and protesting. It's a First Alert exclusive following an open records request. Jason Zimmerman continues to look into this. He's live in Appleton with those new details. Jason.
Cami, for the first time tonight, we can hear exactly what Supervisor Hermes said during a May 9th board meeting. While the county board does not video record its meeting, we were able to receive the audio portion of it. Tonight, we're also hearing that he could face a censure vote at the very next meeting over what we're about to show you. These are pictures from the Outagamie County Board meeting Tuesday night after people attempted to protest over comments Supervisor Tim Hermes made at a previous meeting following a general presentation and overall update from the county's Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Officer. Afterwards, supervisors were allowed to ask